Good evening or good day, depending what country you are currently based at. So today we're having an absolutely amazing guest. He's an absolutely incredible and worldwide known belly dance tutor, performer, and incredible artist in general. So today we're going to ask some questions to our superstar guest, Haled Mahmud. I hope you will enjoy the evening or the day, again, depending where you're currently based at. I have my list of questions prepared. I hope you will find out a lot of new things about an incredible artist like Haled. So, of course, at the end, you will have a chance to ask the questions you would like to ask. So, let me wait for Haled and see if maybe he joined already. Oh, I'm such a terrible Instagrammer, to be honest. I really hope I will not erase the whole thing. I really hope I will not actually push the wrong button. So let's see, right? Things do happen. So how are you today, guys? And where are you from, first of all? I'm sure we have a really wide audience. And I'm sure we have lots of people joining from many countries all over the globe. So tell me how you are. How are you feeling today? What's going on? What's the weather? Good evening. Yes, we will definitely try our best to save the stream. Actually, I should say I will try my best to save the stream. We did practice before, so I hope everything will go according to plan and I'll be able to save everything. So then we will be posting bits here and there, so you'll be able to watch it a bit later. No worries. Okay, let's wait for more people to join. And actually, let me see if I can try and add Haled myself, if that's going to work. Okay, Instagram is giving me a really difficult life. It's tricky. It keeps changing, right? Have you noticed? They change it so much. Every single day I open Instagram and see something changed, something different. So, all right. I think I've sent an invitation. Yes, it worked. The invitation worked. Fantastic. Hello. How are you? How are you feeling this evening or day, depending where you're at currently?
I am all right. Everything is fine, and I feeling good all day. I did stay with my wife and my dog.
Oh, amazing. That's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not sure how long time you've haven't visited London, but it's been very sunny, rainy, 10 times a minute. So this is not the most pleasant place to be right now. I hope you're somewhere warm, next to the sea, relaxed and chilled,
No, no,
ready
no,
to answer.
not next to the sea, but we are in a very quiet place. Rain every day, every minute, but I get used to it. It's 22 years now. Yeah, I live in.
That's amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
22. That's perfect, I would say. Anything above would be too much. Anything below, well, questionable. So that's fantastic.
thank
So,
you.
ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy. I'm so super excited. I think
Thank
Khaled
you.
been listening to my excitement the whole week. Every day I was like, Khaled, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's like, oh my God, I hope the interview will pass soon, like literally. But I'm so happy that we have Haled Mahmud to
Thank
join
you.
us today for this interview. I hope you're ready to answer all of the questions we have prepared for you.
I didn't read it, but I prefer to answer on time, not to answer before, because if I prepare anything, he will not.
Hmm.
I will not pick up in my mind. Just
Yeah,
let.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have anything tricky or anything
No,
terrible,
oh,
so
no,
that shouldn't be a problem.
no.
So that's fine. Yeah, so thanks to our admin, who is the main person who is writing the questions usually in Russian language, and then we translate it in English.
Okay.
They're very complex sometimes, very long Russian style, I would say, Russian
Yeah.
style questions. So if anything is unclear, please feel free to ask me to read it again, repeat some parts of it. I'm more than happy to do
I'm
that for you.
just to come back from Russia last week.
And did you enjoy your time in there?
I loved it.
Oh, that's
It was in
amazing.
Moscow. Yes, it was in Moscow, and the organizer, both of them, honestly, it is Nugum Fan and festival, and it was really, really very good professional people.
Mhm.
And it was my pleasure again to meet Noor, one of my favorite dancer and teacher.
Mm.
Honestly, she's really very nice person.
She's amazing. I agree. She's
She,
fantastic. So warm as well. She has such a nice energy all the time. Like, oh my
yes,
God, that's a
yes.
beauty. That's a beautiful woman.
And as well Nadia, one from the organizer, and actually she's very good energy. She make it everything, even she drive a van for, for all the van. All, if you
That's amazing.
yeah, if you see her, she's very kind, very lady, but she do everything, drive van, carry everything. I love you too.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing when such fairy looking dancers over a sudden happen to be a van drivers or like
Yes.
doing some things like that. I can imagine it can be so interesting to
Yeah.
observe actually.
Yeah.
And just out of curiosity, because obviously I am teaching and I'm living and dancing in the UK, but
Yeah.
I am Russian school trained. I go around the world with the festivals and everything.
Yeah.
And your personal opinion, because this is something that was touched very recently when Randa came here for the festival,
Yeah.
and there are some comments that UK is quite far behind what you can see around the globe nowadays with the level of students and teachers, first of all. So she really recommended us to work more hard to
Yeah.
be aligned. Could you please share your honest personal opinion on that as well?
I don't want to say they are behind or they are not quite high level, because it is the background for any other country. It is ballet, or they excited about dancing, not just a belly dance or oriental dance, any other dance. But in UK, they are actually they are very good, but they working so hard. They working so hard to get the level up. Okay. Now we don't have many teachers in UK. You can know that we don't have a lot of teachers. But honestly, we have a few teachers in UK and in London. They are very good. All but I all my advice to all of them, they have to go to workshop wherever they can to pick up even one movement to two movement. It doesn't matter, better than the choreograph, and it's nothing in your mind. That all what I say. But honestly, in UK, it's not that far away behind. It's not that far away. If they work in a little bit hard, they will get the level high again, the same it was before. This is what I have to say about you. I love you. This is what I'm defending them over. I don't like anybody to say anything about UK.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah,
And on your opinion as well, because you've been to so many countries, seen so many
yeah,
festivals, performers, and we know that every single country has something their own to offer to belly dance
yes,
scenery.
yes.
What's the strengths of the UK performers, on your personal opinion?
Okay. The same I told you. We have um, a lot of good dancer here in UK and good teachers as well. It is a few. I don't want to say was a lot the same before, but it is a few. About any other country uh, is different. They are different. And every Europe is different to Russian or Ukraine or China or something. In Russia and Ukraine and China, they are so demanding. They wanted to know every single details.
True. I am of that mentality, so I
Yes.
know how that works.
Yes.
Yes.
When you go into the workshop, they are like an army. They not sit down and write. They working so hard. Everyone going from the workshop full of sweat from the working. And they ask him, repeat this one for me, do this one for me. I come back very thin from this country. Yeah. And I didn't say it is UK, it's not like that. They are like that, but they are as well. Some of them, they are hobby. That is a difference. Some of them, they are hobby. They not take it as a professional full work. In others countries, I said not all of them, they take it as really, really hard because they want it to be that my professional job, my professional work. But here, life in UK is not that easy. And you know that very well. Everything is expensive. Everything we have to work. Two different kind of job to live nice, even not nice life, middle class life. That is what happened in UK here. Yeah. But my advice to them, the same I told, just work, go to the workshop, learn all the technique, ask, ask, ask.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. To be honest, this question is not something that has been prepared. This is something that's been tearing me from within, because it's always worth hearing a lot of opinions on that, especially from the artists like yourself who travel around, who sees more. And plus, you know, local mentality for the UK, you know, the mentality of different other countries as well when it comes to approach to belly dance training. So I very much appreciate you sharing your opinion on this, because I do want to see more level in the place I'm currently based at, but at the same time, I understand that mentality is something, and the story of the journey of belly dance in the country cannot be waved off. This is something to consider. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Yeah, so now we are ready to start with the questions that actually have been prepared. Okay, so I'll try to start with an easy one, but well, they still all quite long. So, coming back to, well, maybe half a year ago, maybe 9 months ago, you have actually announced that you have decided to finish your dance career. But of course, we're extremely happy to see you back.
It is about 3 years ago.
Already, oh my God, time flies. It feels like half year, not more than that.
Yeah, it was two almost 3 years ago. I decided to give up. It was for a reason, actually. Sometime you're feeling I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to listen. I don't want anyone to stab me in my back. You know, the belly dancing or the oriental dance, when you're traveling a lot, you will have a huge friend. End of the day, I feel they are fake friend. It's not true friend. I didn't say all of them, but I say what I expect to be supporting, they not. And one, I didn't expect them at all. They support me, they support. That is make me, and I said to my wife, I want just to get rest from all this thing. The more in this year I feel, the more I'm getting famous, the more I get in lot of work, more I get more depression. And I said, okay, now I have to stop and to think about something else I have to do with my life. We tried to be a carer for old people, and I can't say old people, but for people they need me to be care about them. And actually, I did training for 2 years, and I did work as a carer.
Wow.
Yes, yes, and I did enjoy it a lot. But in the end of the day, I feeling something missing in my life. It is dancing. This is what I started to come back. When I started to come back, I said to myself, I will not be exactly the same. I want stand off my foot again, because I lost many things in the 2-3 years. But now I started to be me. Even the old friends, it's like Warda from Bulgaria. She's one of them. She's really, really very good friend to me. And when she saw me last time in Cleopatra Festival in Cairo, or in dance like an Egyptian, she said that it is Khaled. We miss you. We miss character of Khaled. The happiness, kindness, take everything in good way, not in bad way. This is what I felt before. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. Or
No, that's actually amazing. And I should say that this is this requires some strength to actually admit that the work you've been doing, the way you were, was causing you these mental problems, these issues in your life. Because I would say only a strong character can actually admit that and speak out about this stuff. Because I'm sure a lot of dancers actually feel absolutely worn out, and sometimes they don't even aware for themselves that that's what's going on with them. They start working more, they start trying to put these negative emotions away by working and adding on top, actually. So that's really good that you're sharing that.
Time as well is going very fast. The time when you're working a lot is going very fast. You don't have no enjoyment. They said, oh, you travel everywhere. I travel everywhere, but I see nothing. Yeah, exactly. I see. My wife, she said, you see nothing. Yes, I didn't see nothing. Some places, even I'm not go out from the hotel, because everything inside the hotel, the workshop, the show, second day competition, second day I'm out. You come home, sleep for one day, because you are, of course, naked. You sleep for one day. Second day, you are in different place. That is not tiring. The mentality of people, that it is a tiring. Because you're going from two different mentality of people, and you have to prepare yourself for this mentality. That it is a tiring more.
Yeah, this is definitely the downside of popularity, because we all demand that. We think, oh, we want lots of workshops, we want traveling. We look at these beautiful dancers on the videos on Instagram and we want the same, but we don't really think of what's going on behind the scenes. And that's something we need to take on board as well. It's exhausting. It can be exhausting.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, we're though very happy that you are back. That's what I want to say. It's amazing, but yeah, of course, it's important too.
I'm happy too.
That's amazing, and it's really great that now you are completely aware of your own rhythm to keep yourself happy. That's the most important thing ever. So amazing.
I'm trying. Yes.
And going to dance, of course, we're going to discuss dance in depth from lots of sides, lots of different aspects and popular nowadays waves of dancing and what's going on stage. So belly dance is clearly a phenomena right now. It's super popular. It's literally brought all the continents, all the countries together so strongly, so much with this
Yes.
beautiful art. And on your particular opinion, what's the reason for such popularity, such growth of the popularity?
Yeah. I think if you, because maybe you will not be in UK before that time, or in different Europe or Russia. It was very high level and is very popular before.
Mm-hmm.
In Sweden, in Germany, in all the Europe, and here in UK. I be honest, if you go into the festival here, like a Fantasia, or in up north with Mandy, Joel of York, or whatever, you will find a huge of people.
That's true.
Start to go lower and lower and lower, and after then start again to get up and up, up, up. I think because I don't want to say Egyptian only, but quality of the teacher start to get up and up. This is what they start. We have a line up now, huge. The quality of the teacher. We give information, we explain everything, every details about rhythms, everything about the history. This is what now people they're more interested about it, including um, Oriental dance is not just for the young people, for all age, all how you look, all how you feel. Okay, it's not specific for the young to good looking, nice and good looking. It's not for that. For everybody. This is what people they started to be more interesting and interesting. Yeah.
And do you personally feel good about the fact that belly dance is actually being transformed so much recently under the influence of so many different mentalities,
Yes.
cultures, countries?
Yes, I am so happy for that because this is my culture, and people they are interested in my culture. Okay, that is make me honestly happy. And if you go in, if I say 15 years ago when I went to China, 15 years ago, and they wearing a costume in opposite way, not in the right way. Look at them now.
Beautiful. That's
Exactly.
so gorgeous.
Exactly. The same in 2000, I think in six, when I been to Russia and Ukraine. It's not just me, a lot of teachers, they've been there. The way how they dance is not the same now.
True, indeed.
It's not the same now. Now they always say, oh, because you are Egyptian and you understand the music. No. Now everyone, even the kids, now they understand the music.
That's true. And even to speak for myself, I came to the UK about 15 years ago, almost. And back then, the costumes, the skills, even the training wear
Yeah.
was completely different. It was just starting slowly. But now, look at everyone now. Oh my
Exactly,
goodness. The
exactly.
costumes are amazing.
We have lot of good students and lot of good dancers here in UK. And it's real because we said we have a good teacher now start to let people to understand the music. I know I'm a little bit um, blaming myself for
Oh,
I don't have regular class in UK or any like monthly class or anything. But we have a lot of good teacher. They have a regular class and they have monthly class. I do whatever I can. If anyone invite me in UK, I never say no. I always find the time for here. Yeah, it's my second home. Even now, sometimes I feeling it's my first home, not my second home.
Yeah, I'm personally waiting for Khaled to be back to the UK and be available for private lessons. Me, 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 me. And looking back at the roots of belly dance, let's say that, if that's allowed, golden era, of course.
Yeah.
This is nowadays huge passion and love for more and more dancers. Golden era gets more and more popular. You can see lots of stylization on stage for golden era within costumes and performances.
Even the competition, they have a part
Indeed.
of the competition now with the golden era.
And on your opinion, what's the reason for such sudden popularity?
Look, everything is stuck together. This is exactly the same my answer for my first question. People now, they start to understand the music. They start to feel the music. And this is a golden era. Not a lot of technique, but they understand the music nicely. They can have the feel of every instrumental inside. This is why the costume is not about her body, it's about her art. Okay? It's about her art. This is the understanding of the music. And you can have all the different level in this time, all the different level. Okay, like Tahia Karyuka, Naima Akif, Samia Gamal is different. Naima Akif, she's my, oh gosh, legend. The same they said, she's, I don't know how you call it, Sheila. If somebody in the very old generation, but she done everything for the future.
It's like an innovator, I guess.
Yes.
She's very much of an inventor of
Yes.
belly dance
She
paths.
she died very young, but in the very short time, actors, she's a dancer, singer, tap dance,
Oh, wow.
circus, trapeze.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
She done contemporary dance. This is what we do now, or some of them they do now. She done this one. She dance a Turkish dance. She dance what else? Everything. And she's 1930 or 1925. See, for very short time, she done many things. And this is a golden era. After then, we have my favorite one for the shabi and the tiny movement, Na'mat Mukhtar. Ah.
So now I don't need to ask who's your favorite dancer of golden era. You already answered the question.
Pick up one. I can't pick up one. But I can pick up two. Naima Akif and Na'mat Mukhtar. They are my favorite. Yeah.
So considering what you have just told us, the background of these performers, even if it's very much criticized about the classical technique being brought into belly dance so much nowadays, golden era dancers were the ones who started on that direction. That's absolutely amazing. Like, I don't know about you guys who's watching us right now, but I am already discovering so much out of this conversation, this amazing
Yeah.
interview. That's
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic knowledge you just shared with all of us. I'm sure it will give an amazing start to so many people in the way they're currently thinking about belly dance and Egyptian technique, Russian belly dance style, Argentinian belly dance style, and all the sort of things that it's all connected to golden era anyway.
Yeah,
That
that
was the
all.
development path.
Okay, what we call it Oriental dance. Of course, everyone he have his own style, because otherwise we're not working. If you don't have, if we copy each other or we copy, uh, why we have to see the copy? Why I'm not see the original? Everyone he have to have his own stand from his dance.
Mm-hmm.
This is what, if you are unique, people they like you, and this is what is a golden era. It was really unique. Start everyone he have his own dance. In Argentina we have a beautiful dancer in Argentina, lots of beautiful dancer. I can't, okay, Saida, David, Amir Talib, whatever. It's not, I don't want to forget anyone. You have from Brazil as well. You have that. I am very proud of my culture, because all is traveling everywhere around the world.
That's amazing. And I feel like I'm talking too much in this one, to be honest. Actually, I would really like to share some knowledge that I personally gained at some point reading books about the belly dance history.
Yeah,
And I would just like you to correct me if that's wrong, because I'm sure you know way more on that topic than I do. So,
I will do my
when
best.
so I am often hearing something like that, oh, we need to copy the performance ways of golden era because that's classics, that's the style, that's the way it's supposed to be, and that everything that goes on with belly dance nowadays, it's wrong. But after reading these historic books, what I noticed is that all these golden era dancers, well, at least most of them,
Yes.
were actually criticized very harshly back then, that they were the ones who were not following the traditions
Yeah.
and modified the dance into something absolutely not
Yeah.
acceptable. So
It's
what's
that
your opinion?
it's true. You don't need to follow everything. You have to have your, the same I said, you have to have your own personality. My feeling is not the same my feeling to you or to Naima Akif. It's, or my feeling is not to Tahia Karyuka. My arm is not to the same Samia Gamal, because her arm is perfect. But if we go into the classic, like Dina, when she danced for classic Kulsum, she's not moving a lot.
That's true.
She's not, but I feel every single word. I feel every single instrumental. I will not talk about Egyptian. I will
Mm.
talk about others as well. If you go into Noor, she's Russian, classic,
Mm.
beautiful hand, beautiful arm. I will not talking about uh, Noor. I will talking about Suraya Zayed.
I remember the moment when I saw her live in Spain back in 2013 or 14. Oh my God, she was such fire. And then all of a sudden she danced Tarp song next show, and it was completely different
Completely
performance.
different.
She was absolutely different
Exactly.
person. I didn't even recognize her at the start. I was
Yeah,
mesmerized. I was speechless.
yeah,
Beautiful.
yes, she is. It's lot of technique, lot of tiny hips inside, the feeling her arm, simply for the classic. This is what I will not say just one Egyptian or Russian or Brazilian, but all of them, it is one Oriental dance.
straight away jumping to the next question, as you already started answering that question. Yeah, like I don't need to do any job. I'm just feeling so good and so relaxed right now. I don't need to do anything. So when you're actually judging a performance, what's most important for you? What catches you completely and sells everything out to you?
Okay. I am not looking how expensive costume, because in the costume, how you look, I give all of them exactly the same. But the costume matching with the dance, yes. Second, how she uses the stage. We call it stagecraft. How she used the stage. Okay. Second, she understand and she listened to the music correct or not. Her technique, high or lower, she's standing correct. Her movement clean, clear, not 8 number. I put 16 movement in 1/8 number. Why? Why I have to? I know you are so good. I know that. Don't show me you are very good technique. You don't need that. Just to be relaxed. Nice, smiling. I want you to understand not the meaning of the song, every single word. No, the total of the song. If it's sad song, I have to be a little bit mushed. If you are happy or happy song, you have to be full of smiling or energetics. Some of them, they not understand that way, because it's a sad song and it's crying song, and she coming on the stage with a full smiling and full. We don't need that. We just, you have to understand the meaning for the total song. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, that's very interesting, because I thought I would hear like good sharp technique, showing skills. Seems it's very much popular nowadays, and actually lots of dancers, I would say most of dancers, put more attention to technique and how many movements per second they do, rather than, as you say, the feeling.
Okay, what the reason if I have a good technique and she's very cold?
True, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, some dancer, when she enter, just when she enter, her way how she enter, she's a dancer. She's very good. The way how she enter to the stage, I can watching her all the competition, and I don't want to give her any comment. She's very nice. Okay, but some of them, they are very good technique, but nothing. It's nothing. Okay, and jumping, tra, tra, tra. Please come down.
Slower. Actually, I have just realized that for all this number of years of me in the UK and Haled in the UK, actually, you have never seen me performing. You have seen me singing,
No,
but never seen
singing,
me
not before.
dancing. That's
No,
very
no.
interesting. So yeah, that's a good thing to note when I'll be dancing in front of you. I already know what you're looking for. I have a huge advantage. Well, same as all of our beautiful audience. They have the same advantage from now on. They know what you're looking for in a performance. And regarding competitions in general, competitiveness feeling in particular, do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? And do you think there is a certain amount of dishonesty in it sometimes? So people being compared and how
No,
that affects them. So what's your personal feeling about
no.
that?
Look, everyone, he want to know his level. And when you go into the competition, it's a little bit confusing. because some teacher, they are next to you, they give her a very good number, and some of them, they give a very low number. And because we are not just one, and she started to confuse who I will believe. I'm always say, believe yourself. Watch your video. Okay. Find your mistake. Okay. Because I am the same. When I watch myself dancing, that is rubbish. I can do better than that. Yeah. That is a mistake. I am off here. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm always when girl. Of course, I give them the comments, give everyone his comments, and I give them advice. But I'm always say, please watch yourself in the video. Find your mistake.
Mm.
That the advice in the competition. Everyone as well. He wanted to know his level, high level. Am I now in the advanced, or I still in intermediate, or I still in the beginner? No, when they been to the competition, they can know by the score.
Mm-hmm.
Why I didn't win? Why I didn't go to another level? No, because you have a lot of mistake. Okay, you can stay here. But some of them, they are very good. Okay, now I will have to go to different level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also very interesting view from the person who's judging, who is often in a judging team, and can see the escalation,
Yeah.
can see the different levels and how people progress, or like how they sometimes feel so offended, so upset about their loss and everything.
Did you know what? Sometimes they go in, they feeling no confident as well. They have no confidence. She put herself in the lower level of the competition, but she's very good. Why? I always say, why are here? You have to put yourself, and even if you not win, just try to go to different level. Just try to go to the different, because you didn't. Oh, I'm not good enough. Who tell you that? I have to tell you you are good enough. Other teacher or other judges, they have to tell you the good enough to go to another level. You don't need to put yourself in the very lower level for that.
I think this is also very much connected, and I'm pretty much speaking from my personal
Yeah.
experience on this topic, because I'm very much like that. I was for so many years. This is because people sometimes set this level of what they want to achieve, and usually that's the level of the top master teachers who are acclaimed around the world, who've been trained professionally from a very young age. So for some people like myself, who started after 20 years old, this is something just impossible to achieve, just because our body will never allow us to stretch in the same way, to be as fluid, because it matters what age you start professional dance
Yeah.
career. But because we keep thinking that, oh my god, that's so amazing, we do
Yeah.
not take all these other things on board, that our journey is different from their journey,
Yeah.
and we start pushing ourselves down, because compared to that level, we are
Exactly.
so bad.
You are
We
the
can't
only
be there.
actually feeling confident. You have to feeling confident to go to another level. If you not win this time, you will push yourself next time to be high. I said, okay, when I started teaching and I started dancing, 34, I start. I didn't start teaching and performance in the young age, but I have been working so hard, studying, to work here in UK, to go to Egypt and to learn from lot of teachers, to go to read all the history, to go to the basic, very basic people, to know all about it. Until I am here now. Some of dancer. They started before me many years ago, and they've been to very famous group in Egypt, where they are now. They're still the same.
So you haven't been dancing before 34 years old at all? You haven't been trained?
No. It's just when I started, I'm 7 with Ibrahim Akif and some a little bit party and blah blah blah. But my father, he doesn't let me allow to dance or to do anything because I have to focus for my university. But after university, I start as well to work in company. But then something missing from my life, for me, for my soul, something missing. This is what I start to come back when I came to England here. The first people, they believe me, I am a good dancer. They are English people. They was in the group in Egypt for trip, dance trip, and they watching me in nightclub dancing with just fun, and they said, you are a good dancer, come into England. And this is one of them is Tracy, and Tracy Gibbs from Manchester, Sarah Farouk is Maureen Fau, and who's else in London here, it was Eva Austin as well. She was there. And after then I came to UK. I done just one workshop from mouse to mouse to mouse to mouse to mouse to mouse. I started to travel again in the broad, the same. I started to collect all the money to go to Egypt, and to learn and to study, to learn and study. I didn't own any money in this time. All my money I own, I have to study because I am late. I'm coming behind. I wanted to be in the front. This is what I'm telling anyone: be in the front, whatever your age, whatever is when you start. Okay, when you start, it doesn't matter. That is the challenge. Second, it is a talent. Some people, they learn from the young age, but without talent. They will never, ever go anywhere. Some people, they born with a talent and they start old age, like me.
There's definitely a self-compliment there, but I also consider it to be as a compliment for myself too, because I still have chances yet to be just. And as we already touched this topic, that you need to invest into your development, but we know that everything is so expensive nowadays, especially in the UK, in Europe, everything is growing. So, for example, let's say for the middle class office working person who is not able to invest so much money, because private lessons are expensive, festivals, travels, it comes to enormous amounts. And what would you recommend? What tricks, what tips you can share with people who still want to develop, but they just don't have these
Okay,
amounts of money?
okay. Online, I don't like it.
I do.
I classes online. If anyone he asks you for online, sometimes I say yes, sometimes I say no.
Like me,
Yeah,
I did ask.
yeah. Uh, I don't feel in the contact. It's always delay music. It's always the connect is not all right. Everything is sometimes is up and down. You pay money for nothing. Okay, if you don't have good connection. But
No, without good
what I'm saying,
connection, yeah.
yeah, what I'm saying, three things I'm always say to my student or people I love them. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. Listen to your teacher. Don't miss knowledge. If you don't have a money, and we can say you don't have a money, you have money, but it's not enough to go everywhere. Choose. You have to choose who's the teacher you're going to. Of course, every place in Europe or any place, you have a workshop. They have people, they have been invited from different. Don't go with big propaganda publicity about one dancer and you go in there, you not found anything. You didn't learn anything. Okay? You have to go with a really good teacher, repetition teacher. Go to them and pick up whatever you need from them, whatever you want. Ask a lot of questions, repeat the movement. Don't go home, oh, I can do this. No, you can't. Stand and do it.
No, you can't.
Exactly. Stand and do it. Don't ask your friend, ask the teacher. Okay? That what I have to say to one he doesn't have a lot of money or anything. Including I'm always here. I'm always in UK. If anyone he need me, I am here. Money without money, I'm always say that. Always say that.
just like a
But
little.
not online. Not online.
I would say actually I am the dancer who was raised online. So every single skill, everything I can do nowadays is online
Online.
work result. Because I didn't have a chance to travel much because I was always on visas, it was always
Oh yeah.
complicated. And plus money, I was a student, then I had lots of things to invest into the documents. You are from the UK, you know what it's like. So yeah, I could only do online lessons, and I'm really grateful to all my teachers who back then 10 years ago, after me begging them so much, agreed to take me online because it just wasn't a thing back then at all. It started growing after COVID times,
Oh, yeah.
but before then, no way. So I had to beg different dancers I loved to take me with the lessons online, to at least try to give it a chance. I was just following everyone. So yeah, I wouldn't be what I am without online, to be honest. So I'm really grateful to everyone who invested their time into me. But yeah, live individual lessons, of course, is a fantastic opportunity. So
What as well, I refused online in last when the COVID or after the COVID because I have been working now as
of
a
course,
carer, and caring is not that easy job. It's
of course,
not really even is you can work more than 15 hours a day and you have
yeah.
no any weekend free. They ask you to come in, and that the reason why I am not doing the online job.
Yeah, I think today we actually discovered so many different sides of Khaled Mahmoud outside of belly dancing,
Yeah.
because that's really interesting things about your life, your hobbies, your other activities you shared today. And this is absolutely fantastic, actually. So thank you so much indeed. And coming back to belly dance, stage belly dance art, everything all together in one go. So nowadays, belly dance is actively performed by both men and women, as
Yeah.
we know. And there's so many fantastic acclaimed male belly dancers nowadays, but there are also so many people and so many cultures in general who are very much against that. You can still see so many negativity, so many terrible comments online on this stuff. So could you please share your personal ways of getting rid of all this stress, of all this negativity? Because I'm sure you face plenty as well, same as all of this amazing dancers.
Actually, my wife, and that it was about 18 years ago or 15 years ago. She said to me, don't read, don't listen.
Mm. The simplest solution.
I was big person, not slim.
Mm-hmm.
And some magazine in America, they said, oh, you very fat and blah blah blah. And I started feeling depression, not confident with myself. She said, look, if people they started talking about you, good or bad, you are here. If they're not talking about you at all, you're not here. She
wise.
said, yeah, she said some actor and actor, they making from themselves propaganda. It's not real propaganda to let them to be on the spot. Why? Because they are nothing. Okay, if you don't like me, switch you off and don't watch. I am who I am. Do you like me like that? It's okay. If you don't like me, open the door, get out, shut the door behind you. Don't read anything, any comment or anything. Just think about positive thing. You have people, they love you, focus for that. And others, just go away.
Yeah, that's.
I have been in this situation. I have this situation is even from the Egyptian people, from the not from the Egyptian people, from the Egyptian teacher. That is very honest. From the Egyptian teacher, they start. I didn't listen. I'm not coming dancing for you. I'm dancing for the foreigner and the student and people they like me. If you don't like me, go out. Or if you don't like me, turn your face. Jealousy.
Yeah, no one
And
makes you watch. That's simple. Simple as that. So I guess your wife is a huge support in your art.
Until now, 22, 20, almost 23 years.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's fantastic. Oh, that's something to dream of. Like every single girl did. Oh, right now on the on the backside somewhere there, I'm sure. So, oh. And also, we all know. I believe everyone knows by now that you are not only a dancer, but you're also a costume designer.
Yeah.
So could you please tell us a bit about your design arts? Do you create every single costume of yours from scratch to the very final bead yourself, or you have helpers who actually do things for you as well?
No. My wife, look, I was having costume from the top designer before, but after then I started design everything by myself because it is I know my body and I fix everyone. He have a default in his body. No one is perfect, but we have to fix our mistake or our default in your body, and this is what I'm always in. If I make everything from the scratch. I have two machines, I have the stone, I have the glue, I stitch everything, and I do it by myself. Sometimes I found some nice designer. I said to them, okay, can you make that for me? When they said there, it's nice. If it's not nice, I renew it. I add
Mhm.
I add my my own design in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is what.
Okay.
Yeah,
And how did you learn to do that? Where did it come from?
look, it's coming because uh, I don't want to say I'm a very lot of talented, but I was working in Egypt as a designer, but
Mm.
it's not costume
Mhm.
designer. I as it's a home designer, and I
Oh,
can
you still
draw.
have the feeling
Yeah,
of the form and
exactly,
colors.
exactly. Yeah, including I like to dress myself. I like to dress people. When you have that style, you start to find the color, to do the matching the color together, to do everything, including my sisters. She's she used to do everything for herself, or her dressing, and I used to help her, sit down and help her for designing them. When I come to England, I said to my wife, okay, and from now I will do my own design. Of course, of course, some of them uh, from the design to the pen. In the, in the beginning, I done a lot of mistake, but you start to learn how to cut, how to do this, how to do that.
Mm.
Yeah, of course. Now in internet, now is more. You can learn a lot of things.
Yeah, indeed. And as we have already started discovering so many different sides and talents of Khaled Mahmoud, I have another question right now to reveal another side of yours. So you have recently announced that you presented a new album, of music tracks album,
Yeah.
and you've been a producer of this particular album. So could you please tell us about this creative process and I'm sure as a producer, you needed to put such the amount of attention to details when it comes to listening to music and shaping it and polishing it.
Yeah, I be honest, we put a lot of effort. It's not just me, all the one he produced music, like Muhammad Shaheen, Karim Gad,
Mm.
lot of uh, good producer for music, I be honest. I am lucky to have Sharif. He's a drummer from Egypt and
Mm.
he's a composer.
Oh, he's amazing.
Uh, yeah, he's really amazing, and he understands
Mm.
what I want.
Mm.
What I'm doing, I am a black and white movie. Even I don't know who's the actor and actors now. I'm always watching the old movie with, I can see, oh, that is music. I like this part. I like this part. And this song is okay. I can renew it again. I write everything. And when I'm going to Sharif, I say, Sharif, oh, I want this and this and this rhythm and this. He creates what it is in my mind. And he sent me guide because he do everything.
Mm.
I told you I am lucky, but Muhammad Shaheen and Karim, they go into Egypt and they stay with all the musicians. They stayed in the studio. They spend hours and hours and hours. I am not. Sharif, he do all the thing because he reads, he knows me very well, what I want. When he sent the guide to me, I told him, no, can we change this? Can we do this? What do you think we can? And we have to start discussed for many things. And after then, he don't, and he sent me again. And when he sent it, I never change anything. I am honestly, I am so lucky to have him.
That's amazing. So if I believe, uh, the album is already available, right? So we can
Yes,
all go for it and
yes,
buy some new music.
yes, yes.
That's absolutely fantastic. So, if you would like to share some words where we can find it, where we can
Okay,
purchase it, so I'm sure
it's
people will
going
appreciate.
to, uh, HTTP. Yeah, it's not here. No. Yeah. Your website. Your website.
This part wasn't prepared either, guys, so that's why Khaled doesn't have prepared announcements, adverts.
Yeah, it is. This is H. Yeah, TTPS 2 dot / and khaledgoldenhips.com.
So it's on your website.
Yes, I can write it here in the comment.
We can also write it
Yes.
under the video later
Yeah.
on, so we can
Yeah.
put it in the comments section,
Yeah.
so that can be there. Okay, so now everyone knows where to find the music. Go for it, guys. Get it. I actually heard some comments because some friends of mine already purchased and they said like they're very happy with that. So
Yeah.
it's very good for dancing, just amazing. So
this is what, because I think Sharif, he's working with a dancer. He's working with a dancer, and he understands what the dancer wants. Okay. Go then.
don't worry, I can entertain everyone while you're typing. I have no problems with that. And then Khaled was predicting all of my questions way before, so I almost done no work today. So I can speak to you guys. I can do a bit of job right now while Khaled is busy typing. Oh yeah, I can see it already appearing.
Yes.
So here we go, guys. That's the site. That's where you can find
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah.
Enjoy, and of
Just,
course,
I
tag
have.
Khaled, I'm sure. Tag him and the musicians.
Yeah, it is for. I think it's for album. There in this website, they have one is 2024. They can listen to the simple music, and they go into PayPal Pay, and after then they can email me. I can transfer the music for them.
Okay, fantastic, great. Of course, that would be saved, guys. The stream is going to be saved on the page. If it's not going to be in full, we will cut short reels out of that, but the material would definitely be on the page. Both my page, Fantastic Belly Dance, and of course in the Academy's page, Golden. We will tag Khalid everywhere as well, so you will see it on his page too. No worries, nothing would be missed. That's quite a personal question. I really hope you'll be able to share the feelings about this particular topic as well. So we know that you have recently celebrated an anniversary. Yeah, let's keep the numbers because we're nice and polite in this stream. We are wonderful. So as you have a huge belly dance experience and expertise, could you please share what has dramatically changed in your dance perception and understanding through the years? So comparing your own self at the very start of your dance career and now, what has significantly changed in your approach? And what would you advise to your own self if you would be able to meet you back then? What would you tell to yourself?
I am 60 now.
We didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm 60. I'm 60 now. 60 and 2 days or 1 day.
That's way more than 60.
Yeah. Just I start to grow up mentally.
Just now.
No, not now. It is that it's a long time ago. And I found out I don't want anything to upset me. I don't want anything to let me down. That it is that changing that dance, he make me happy. Dance is make me young. most of people, I don't have any plastic surgery or anything yet.
I'm not going to, no.
I very much like the comments of your wife on the
Yes,
background.
welcome.
She's welcome to join in the scream, by the way. She's welcome to sit right next to you. We would be more than happy to have her in. Hello, very nice to meet you. I don't think I have ever seen any pictures of Khaled with you, so I'm absolutely honored and thrilled to have you in. That's absolutely amazing.
And
Oh my goodness, the whole family.
yes,
This is our family, our little family.
Just amazing. Oh, well, you both look lovely. And just following the story that Khalid told about you supporting him and that it's been over 20 years for you two, this is just us putting a smile on all our faces right now, I'm telling you. So thank you so much.
thank you. Thank you.
He deserves it.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed.
He does. Yes, he works hard. So do I.
Well, actually, as we say, not only in Russia, I think in many cultures, you can hear the saying that the husband is made by a good wife, and a good wife is made by a good husband. So I can say that Khaled wouldn't be as we know him without you,
Yes,
and the other way
it
around.
is
So
true.
thank you
It's
very
true.
much for that as well, of
True.
course.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah. When I met him, I didn't know he danced. I didn't know he was a dancer.
That's amazing.
And I married him. I still didn't know. I found out afterwards.
And did it make you happy? I'm sure it's some certain level of shock.
I don't know. You have to be quite strong because he's with a lot of women, and a lot of women like to touch him and everything like that. And you have to be strong and trusting. I have to trust him to be true to me. Do you understand me?
Of course, of course.
And that's something that you have to go through. I had to get used to him being with all these women who all love him, you know, and I'm sort of on the sideline. But because when he first started teaching, his English wasn't good enough, and I used to have to go with him and explain what he's trying to say, you know. And I don't go with him now. Does it?
Yeah, I think now his English is all right. Yeah.
It gets fine now. Anyway, I'll say bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you so much as well for sharing that side, because that's a really another background of being famous, being well known, is the things that our partners are going through as well. And of course, no one thinks about that either. So that's such a special stream today. Honestly, I didn't expect that at all. And how amazing insights we've got today from you and from your wonderful wife. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Made me want to cry, but I'm trying my best not to, because I don't want to look horrible at the end of the stream.
I want to thank you as well, because all the question or all the other question they prepare it is completely different. Because every time when I have interview, I have exactly the same question every time. But this time I found this is a little bit different question. I have been deal with all the interview before.
Well, that's a very amazing thing to hear, because to share a secret, as a part of our interview preparation, we try to watch as many as we can that you've done before and all of our guests done before, and try not to repeat ourselves unless we really want to connect some questions to that pre-story. So we're very glad, and I'm sure our admin would be super happy to hear these comments, because she puts an enormous amount of work into that too. So thank you so much. Well, I would say, to finish on a happy note, I have two more questions for you. So first is quite short. Do you have any song or track, any music that you love so much that you can listen to it over and over again, years and years and years?
Okay.
He's looking for it.
Yeah, no worries. We're not in rush. I really hope you enjoy the interview, guys. Who's watching us, please wave, like, comment, send us your feelings, your emotions that you had during this amazing interview. And I'm sure you've got lots of insights, same as I have. Honestly, that was fantastic.
This is one I like. Just a second.
Mm-hmm. That sounds very classy.
Yeah.
I can see it in an old movie for sure.
Actually, it's not a movie. It is a singer. His name Zikra. Actually, I like this song. They call it وحياتي عندك.
So you can listen to that one forever.
Yes, exactly. I can listen day and day and day.
That's fantastic. And anything else? Any other track you would like to share? So that everyone is gonna listen to that.
I can one from my album.
Mm-hmm. I love the start already. I'm so buying it tonight, honestly. That's it, sold. That's so nice. That's nice.
That one from my new album.
That's the beginning of it straight away. Like, as a musician generally, no one actually understands this kind of thing of mine, but I'm a professional musician. I'm trained opera singer, and I spent most of my life on stage, and I can speak of the music track in full from start. I can say from the very few starting notes what it's going to be like and if I'm going to like it or not. So I can definitely say that this beginning was as you showed before. So that's amazing. I'm definitely going to get this this album, definitely.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have one question left on my list. So then all of you guys will have a chance to ask your questions as well. And then we will have to let Khaled go. We're already almost half an hour exceeding our time of interview that we agreed. So sorry. So You have a great experience of professional belly dance art world. You have many places visited, many dancers taught and raised, and many different performances and costumes done. Do you feel completely satisfied with what you achieved through these years as a dancer? Have all your dance dreams come true, or there is something crazy ambitious that is waiting
Just,
for us very soon?
just, just a very little crazy coming very soon. Yeah, it's still something. It's still something. I wanted to give. I still many thing is here to give, and a little bit with my new album as well. Lot of things to give.
So we do have something crazy ambitious waiting for us
Yeah,
soon. That's good to know. That's really good to know. And we're very happy about it. And of
yes,
course, I'm sure on behalf of every single dancer, no matter if they're watching us now or will be watching us in a replay,
yeah.
we're wishing you all the best, all the
Thank you,
inspiration of the world to achieve
thank
all
you,
these crazy ambitions that are waiting for us soon.
thank you,
So
thank
have the
you.
best of the best of the best with it. So guys, now you have a chance to ask your questions. If you have anything you would like Khaled to answer, just type it in comments, very simple, and we're gonna read it out loud. Okay, let's give them a minute or so they can type it and send it. So I really hope you enjoyed today's interview, guys, same much as I enjoyed it. And again, thank you so much, Khaled, for
You're
joining.
welcome.
It's such a pleasure to run an
Thank
interview.
you.
I'm so happy.
As well, if I allow to promote some a good festival I'm
Of
going to.
course.
Yeah, it is. Okay, thank you for. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, I'm going to Norway in
Mhm.
April, and as well in May. Sorry, and Yalla Bina in Poland, and in نجوم الفن in Russia again in
Oh,
Moscow in October.
that's amazing.
Yeah, Miramar in St. Petersburg in November. Um, where I was, of course, Egypt, Cleopatra, and dance like an Egyptian with Muhammad Shaheen. What else? Of course, I'm going to China and in Paris
Oh
as
my
well. Yeah,
goodness.
that's my favorite place.
How do you
I'm
deal with
going
the
to.
jet lag? You must be
I am
experiencing
really
such horrible
so
jet lag.
happy. I'm so happy to be in Paris. You know, the 2 hours between me and Paris, you know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but people there, wonderful. They are crazy like me. Yeah,
That's amazing to
thank you.
hear. Yeah, and it must be so tiring. I honestly don't know how you deal with the jet lag. How do you keep yourself toned? How do you keep yourself alive?
It's, I told you, I get used to it, including the tiring is not the dancing or jet lag, the tiring, the mentality. That's all. You have to
Working
prepare.
with people, giving
Yes,
energy. Oh, I
exactly,
can so
exactly,
understand.
exactly. And when you feel inside the class, the feedback fast, that is make me happy. It's make all actually it make any teacher is happy. Any teacher
Yeah.
when they have a feedback and people around there to clap in, to give them hug, to have a picture, that really is really make me happy. What
Mhm.
dancing performance in Cairo now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me read this question out loud because we won't have comments, questions and comments after we save it. So the question is, what is your opinion about belly dance performances in Cairo now?
okay, look, we are agree every 10 or 20 years in Cairo, everything can change. Style of dance, style of music, style for everything. Okay. What happened in Egypt now, I think people, they need more fun. We don't have a lot of Egyptian dancer. We have just maybe Aziza, Dina, of course, Aziza, Sahar, and Sharihan, and I don't know who's else will be there, but most, I said Sahar. Sahar, I love her. Yeah, she's my favorite.
We will send it to her, no worries.
But most of the others, they are foreigner dancer and huge of the dancer. And we can say Egypt, it is the mother of the world, the mother of the world. And the same, she is a mother for the belly dancing as well. They work in very, some of them, they are famous and they work in very good place and they making a show. And some of them, they start work in just nightclub and a small nightclub. I be honest, if they are successful there and people they like there, they good. If they have, for my opinion, I can't say I am happy and I'm not happy. I am in the middle because they are my students. I can't say bad thing about them because they are very good. All what I find only the way how they change to dance. When they was a student and professional dancer on the stage, they was different to now. Now everything now is body and maharaganat and just she's not even dancing. I can see one she's making very nice show, except Alavax, she's really making, I'm sorry if I say names, but this is what I feel. She making entrance with Mijansé and she's making Kulsum, Tabla Solo, Saidi, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And Elena, Lena as well. Lena as well, she's doing the same. Okay. But any others, they working in the small nightclub and they not making that kind of dance. Yeah. Aziza for me and Sahar and Sharihan, they work in 5-star hotel and nightclubs as well. They like a balance. This is what I have to say, my opinion about dancing. All what I'm saying, don't go to Egypt to change your dance. Go to Egypt to present
yourself. So people should not forget their dance style when they started, when they stepped on the path.
Yes.
Actually, this is something I noticed very often as well, that costumes change, their approach, even the makeup, the style changes. So that's a very interesting point you shared.
Every 20 years or 10 years, even the fashion design and for the normal fashion, they start to change everything. They start to change the makeup, they change, like 1970 is not the same 1960, it's not the same now, 2000 and 2000, even the way how you welcome Elisa. The way the singing and the music is completely different now, and it's not just the Arabic music. All the music is transition. Of course, we still have some beautiful Tarab voice music, and others is not that kind of music. I would love to.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your honest opinion, your honest thoughts on the topic. That's I'm sure that's very important for many dancers to hear, so we're very grateful. So okay guys, we are going to slowly finish the stream. It was an absolutely amazing opportunity for all of us to hear so many insights, so many thoughts of the person who who've been in so many different places, who taught and raised so many students, and has been in so many different countries and cultures. So thank you so much, Khaled, once again, for accepting our interview invitation, for sharing all those things with all of us. And I really sincerely hope it's not the last interview, because I enjoyed it way too much.
I did, actually. I did as well. I did enjoy our.
Okay, so have a great evening, everyone. Khaled,
Thank you so
I'm
much.
wishing you the best time
Thank
this evening. Have a
you.
great weekend.
You
And of course, to your lovely wife as well. Sorry, I don't know your name.
Sheila. Sheila.
So have a great time. Thank you so much to both of you once again.
It's
And
a pleasure. It's my
bye
pleasure to
bye.
and everybody.
It
Bye
indeed
bye.
was a pleasure. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.